Hey guys, welcome to my World Cup 2026 knockout stage predictions. So we'll be coming out with the final group reviews in some time, but I just decided to make this video right now. So first we have Germany Paraguay. I think Germany did pretty good in the group stage. Paraguay actually did not do that good. They played really good at the end against Australia, but for the rest of it, they didn't really play that good. I think it's gonna be 3-1 to Germany. There, then we have France, Sweden. So here, France is the best teams in the world. I think it's unconstitutional to pick Sweden here. France 4-0. No, 4-1. I think Gyökeres is gonna get a goal. Then we have the first game, South Africa, Canada. Crazy game. I think it's just barely gonna be Canada, though. Of course, they're playing in LA, and that's a big disadvantage. But again, you have to remember, it's Canada. They've never won a World Cup game, but they are facing South Africa in Los Angeles. And they're going to be playing on the 4th of July as well, so that's going to be crazy. Netherlands, Morocco. Morocco and both of these teams did good. I'm going to say it's 2-2. Morocco wins on penalties. Then we have Portugal, Croatia. I hate to say it, but Portugal had a upsetting group stage. They should have topped their group. So yeah, I think Croatia also had a pretty upsetting group stage. I think this is gonna be Portugal though. Then we have Spain, Austria. I think this is gonna be Spain. There's no way I'm gonna pick Austria over Spain. I think it's gonna be like 3-1. Then we have the United States, Bosnia. I hope that my team, the US, wins. Because we are playing in California. And we had an excellent group stage. The only reason we lost to Turkey was because we were playing our other players so that we could start our better players in this game. And Bosnia, I think this is actually gonna be a very underdog like story. They're gonna, I think, push it a lot. I think it's gonna be 2-2. The US wins on penalties. We have Belgium, Senegal. Belgium actually had a pretty upsetting group stage. I don't think any of the teams in that group are gonna do good. But Senegal, they actually had a pretty good one. Of course, they finished third place, but that was because they're in the group of death. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Senegal. Then we have Brazil, Japan. Of course, Brazil, one of the best teams in the world. Japan, also one of the best teams in the world. This is a blockbuster match. I think it's just gonna be Brazil barely. I think Neymar's gonna score in extra time. Then we have the Ivory Coast, Norway. It's gonna be another very close one, 2-2. Norway wins in extra time. Mexico, Ecuador. Of course, if you watched my other video, you guys know I've been saying Mexico is gonna do good for a long time. I think it's still gonna happen here. Mexico in the next round. Then we have England versus the Ivory Coast. No, England versus DR Congo. Sorry, I was looking at that match. So this game right here is crazy. I think England will win though. And then we have Argentina, Cape Verde. It's crazy, guys. Cape Verde did very good just to face the best team in the world. So unfortunately, the magic run is over here. The Australia, Egypt. As I said before with Belgium, I do not think anybody in that group is gonna do good. So yeah, Australia actually had a pretty good group stage. I'm gonna pick them. Then we have Switzerland, Algeria. Algeria actually played very good against Austria and Jordan. They only did not play good against Argentina, but that's Argentina. So Algeria and then Colombia, Ghana. It has to be Colombia, man. Now it's time for the quarterfinals. First, we have Germany, France. Big game. It's going to be France. There's no way I'm going to pick Germany or France. I think it's going to be a very close game. It's going to be the game most people are going to be watching during eating barbecue on the 4th of July. But yeah, I think it's going to be 2-1. Mbappe scores in extra time. Then we have Canada, Morocco. I think Canada's run ends here, unfortunately. Morocco is just too good. Then we have Portugal, Spain. I think it has to be España. Then with the United States versus Senegal, the United States. Brazil, Norway. Actually, Brazil has never won against Norway, but here I think they're finally gonna win. Mexico, England. I'm actually predicting a huge upset here. I am predicting Mexico to beat England on penalties because they are playing in Mexico. It's gonna be crazy. And yeah, I think it's just gonna be one hell of a game. Then we have Argentina, Australia. Sorry, I don't know why I'm mixing them up. And a remake of actually the 2022 World Cup round of 16 game. And I think again it's gonna be Argentina. Then I have Algeria, Colombia. Boom, which means that we actually have another remake of a game that happened in another major international tournament. First, we have France, Morocco. Will Morocco pull off a victory? No, France will win this. Then we have the United States versus España. Guys, hear me out. The United States of America will win. Spain, they kind of fumbled in this World Cup, though. They did not score as much goals as everybody thought. They did destroy Saudi Arabia, but they did pretty bad against Uruguay. They ended up winning that game, but in my opinion, they didn't play good. It was just Muslera who was playing bad, and then they played bad against Cape Verde as well. So yeah, that right there. I think Pulisic is going to score in like the final few minutes. Then we have Brazil, Mexico. Unfortunately, Mexico's run ends here. Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Argentina, and then France versus the United States. France. I mean, the France makes 3 World Cup finals in a row. And then here, on the other side of the bracket, Brazil. I think that Messi will carry Argentina. You know what? I think he's going to go to penalties, but Argentina's going to win that. And then I think that Argentina is in way better form. So my final prediction is I'm again picking Argentina to go the entire way. I will be also predicting every single round of this. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. And goodbye.